All right, so today I'm going to help you make your own GPT. And why you would want to do that for the sole purpose is to upload some data so the GPT knows about it. And this could be anything. You could upload, let's say, an Excel file that has 100,000 rows of all of your sales data for your company. And then you could ask ChatGPT or your GPT questions like, given that we had sales of this growth over this quarter, where would you say that I should focus lead generation or similar complementary products for which customers and why? ChatGPT 4 Turbo, very, very powerful things that changed the world, just like the iPhone and the internet did. And now making them personalized and context aware of the data that you're talking about is that next level of change that you could, for free, so to speak. You have to pay for the premium Chat GPT, which is, $20 a month, whatever it is. Definitely worth it. Try it out for a couple months, but give you a little demo of how that works. So in your bottom left profile, you're going to go to My GPTs, and you're going to hit Create GPT in Beta. And after you clicked this, you can kind of give it a name, a logo, all that stuff. It doesn't matter at all. But what does matter is, you just give it some meaningful information so it knows kind of how to respond to what you want. So you could upload a logo. This could be, for example, let's say that you wanted to create a custom one of these for each one of your customers. And let's say you only have 3 customers. You have Coke, you have Pepsi, and you have, Nestle water. Let's say you have an Excel file for each of these customers of all of their, whatever it is about them. It could be all of the things that they've reported to you for incident management. It could be all of their sales and marketing, whatever it is. Just think about any Excel file you have. It could be something as simple as an Excel file of the contact information of all of your family and friends. And you could simply make a GPT that would know that. And you could make it private or public. And if it's private, you could share a link with your family and, then they could say, hey, who do I contact, when, Logan's not at home. And as long as it's in your spreadsheet of person, name, whatever, it will have the awareness to that. So you're really at the helm of creative control for automating a lot of things in your life right now. This is beta as of the day of this recording. I believe it was announced maybe a month ago at the recent Open AI, release, but this is super big. I'm sure there's other ways to do it, but this is for any user or non-technical user. This is so easy to do. Like you saw me, I go to new GPT, and the sample data that I have here is some Amazon review data of like stuff I actually do track for reviews. So I'm going to say this is a review, or let's say it's Amazon review tracker. And I'll keep it private. You don't have to make it public. Tracker app. Okay. And what it does is gives info on all the Amazon reviews I have completed. What is instructions? What does it do? How should it behave? I will ask various questions and it should give responses based on the data. I could ask it questions such as, how many reviews do I have? How many are not completed? And more, period. It could really do anything as long as it's kind and professional. Okay. So you could add these conversation starters, which it's okay. You don't have to. You could say it would just add a little, box underneath your chatbot GPT kind of thing. You could say, I need some help with, or when you can add that, that's fine. But this is huge for everything, right? So I have this data, I'm just off to the side here adding it. So I'm going to desktop, and it's product reviews data sample. Okay, so it's uploading the thing, capabilities, web browsing, code interpreter. For the most part, you can keep those on. This is more like you can ask it to browse the web to, get some additional data. This is for image generation. So you say, based on the spread, this is kind of cool. Based on the spreadsheet of the product review data, take the top most recent review, whatever product that is. I want you to use DALL-E image generation to generate a appropriate photo for that product. And essentially you would just type it in here, and then you would get back the photo. The AI generated photos, as we know at the time of this recording, they're a little wonky at best, but they are getting better. The code interpreter part is more if a lot of programmers globally are pasting in code and it's really making them more fast and efficient. They do have to check it more, but it's really just increasing their output. Like a huge tool to ChatGPT was the code interpreter. Actions, you can add some stuff, but I'm just going to do this, and let's just say we'll track it. How many completed, and for those that want to talk, for those that talk faster than they type, in Windows, you can hold down the Windows key and press H. And now I can use my voice to enter stuff much faster, because you can always say it faster than you can type it typically. But let's just give it some meaningful prompts here. So I'm going to say, based on all of the data of reviews, how many completed reviews have I done? Analyzing. Analysis complete. Takes a little bit of time. Not bad. I do like those animations. Sweet. Now, the column that I have in the data set, it says review status dash complete. So it doesn't say completed. Okay, cool. So if we opened up that file, let's just take a look if 381 is correct. Okay. So I am going to go over here, and I'm in Excel now, and I'm going to go to data, hit up the filters, wherever that is, filter, and then we're going to say complete, and then we'll just say complete. And the count in the bottom left here, pretty cool. Check it out, 381 of that. So I just filtered on complete. So we can see out of the box, it works. Now, I am making this video right now after creating one of these, and I haven't even personally tested this knowledge upload feature. So this is the first time I've recorded this video, and it worked right away. So that's pretty verified that it works so far. So let's ask it something else where I have a column in the data set that shows that it was a charitable donation, period. Can you count only the ones that have a valid delivered to charity date? You could do certain things where I do record things like the value in here. So to see how much, 29 of them are, okay. So I would say that, hey, can you give me the price of those to see the total of the charitable donations? But I realized that could be some interpreted wrong of like a plug for a good cause. So I'm not going to do that. Maybe even saying that was like a bad mistake, but I don't edit my videos in full transparency. Maybe that's a good thing. There's too much scripted stuff out there in terms of make sure you look perfect on Instagram, and you meet up with the person. You're like, well, whatever. It is what it is. All right, so let's try another one that could be more meaningful. Not that. I don't have categories of types of products in the main data set. Things like electronics, home, baby, clothing. However, based on the description of the product and or the contents of the review body, can you tell me maybe the top 5 most popular categories of products that I review? Period. I got some good tips from a friend of mine and about not biasing the AI. You know what I mean? Just had to pause the video for a sec there. There's someone at my door. So it gave me the top 5. And look, it even did actually count it. I don't think I asked for that. But look, so to determine, okay, and based on the analysis, okay, so then you could start getting into opportunities. We talked about if you upload sales data, leads, anything like that, you could, it's literally a way of personalizing ChatGPT in your own way, right? So if you have a company that has like 10 customers, you could make one of these each for each of them, give them their own data, and you could provide them access to be able to. But at the end of the day, company or anything aside, nobody should or needs to pay for any of this stuff. You literally go here, okay? You upload whatever data you want. It could be anything. It probably can be much more than just Excel files. I just know that that's probably most reliable, but you can do things like PDFs, Word documents, whatever you need. Imagine you had 1,000-page PDF and you wanted to ask it certain things like, can you tell me the story in the PDF, like in a, a Coles Notes way, like just give me a shortened version of it. The possibilities are endless. So as a final one here, let's just ask it maybe something a little bit more difficult. And we'll say, if there's any amounts in here in terms of monetary value, in terms of the product's cost, I want you to completely ignore that. And I would like you to come up with a price that you would price all of the electronics at. And I want you to average it in order to come up with a average price per product for the electronics category. The purpose of this exercise is to establish what you think or what we think together based on the data would be an appropriate average sale price based on the description and name of the product alone. Now, this is right off the top of my head, so it probably could not be meaningful. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's giving it kind of like more of a scenario-based hypothetical, and it'd be interesting to see what it comes up with. You ever want to have a conversation with an Excel file? Probably not. That's pretty nerdy, no offense. But if you like working smart, or you like having the mental capacity of 10 of yourselves, this is a great start. Think about all you could do if you could just have a lot of the computer do work what computers were originally invented to do, which is, be that, non-destructive second hand to help you through this stuff, right? So let's see what it does. So it says after assigning these, blah, blah. I love how it gives some reasoning. I believe they put that in there just to, see, what this understanding is, and also, so you can look back. So based on, okay, it's considering, now that might be, honestly, it was a bad prompt I gave it, because we're talking about things like Bluetooth headphones on Amazon that are $30. So, it's a bad question, but you can see that it does give a response, right? View analysis. Whew. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? I do love the pop-up, how beautiful it is. So it says this tablet. What does it say? Laptop? Oh, whatever. I love it that it even has some errors. Maybe. No, I don't even see. Maybe it could be error. No, it's probably just red text. When developers see red text, they think it's an error, but it's Cody where you can actually copy it, like Python. Imagine you could change that. Well, I'm sure that's next. Change it to whatever language you want. So they even provide you code. That's like blowing my mind right now as a programmer. So if you have like some cool idea that you can actually apply to your big data set, like we just did there, well, no, it wasn't a cool idea. It was like a bad question, but let's say it's a really good question. Like, how can I increase sales across these regions in the USA, given that there is an upcoming conference that might do X, Y, and Z, right? We're talking about a huge dollar amount that people can take advantage of for. Sometimes people don't see it. Oh, I need a second set of eyes to look at it with me so I don't miss something. How about 100 sets of eyes? I'm beating a dead, whatever. You get the point, right? Enjoy, have fun. This is incredible. Very beta-ish. A lot of people don't know about this stuff. Let's educate them and help them so they can take advantage of cool stuff like this. It's incredible. I love it. I'm just really thinking about those other cool ways we could use it for that would help, people with access to information. My head's really spinning. How do I absorb this into an app and, resell it or, all that stuff. But unfortunately, we got to make money in this world, which sucks. But yeah, I'm just blindly, you could help a lot of people with this and just have fun as well. Anything you want. Anyhow, I hope you enjoy and have a good day.